Of voting kicks off in the Ondo state governorship election, the Nigeria Police Force is leaving no stone unturned to ensure a secure and peaceful electoral process. They have deployed commissioners of police to oversee security arrangements in all local government areas across the state. To maintain order, the police have banned certain activities during the elections, including the use of sirens, covered number plates, and unauthorized aids or escorts. Local security outfits like Amotekun have also been warned to stay away from election activities with severe consequences for violators. From 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on election day, movement will be restricted. Area patrols by helicopters and waterway patrols using gunboats will provide additional support to the ground patrol at the 18 local government areas.
Patrol rooms will be manned by the police and relevant security agencies who will be engaged in this electoral process. Through collaborative efforts, we can assure the elections are held fairly and peacefully, free from any form of manipulation or interference, thereby safeguarding the integrity and legitimacy of the electoral outcomes. Vote buying is not an open transaction. Nobody has ever written anything on his face that, please, I want to sell my vote or I want to buy vote. So we need more intelligence. We need more undercover operations to detect this. And our men have been deployed accordingly. They are going to work with EFCC, work with ICPC and other anti-graft agencies who have been deployed for this electoral process.
Residents of Ondo State have expressed determination to be part of the process of electing a governor for the state on Saturday, November the 16th. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Civil Society Situation Room has warned against vote buying and other forms of electoral fraud. Senior reporter Ayodele Moradeyo and Ibrahim Alege reports.
Past and the people of Ondo State, southwest Nigeria, are ready once again to cast their votes in the off-cycle governorship election. Candidates of 17 political parties will slug it out in the battle of who becomes the next governor of the state. According to data released by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Ondo has a total of over 2 million registered voters. Out of these, 1.7 million people have collected their voter cards. The police will deploy more than 22,000 policemen to monitor the election, in addition to 6,000 men to be deployed by the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps. Residents of the state have expressed their readiness to turn out on Saturday to exercise their franchise. A cross-section of residents who spoke with TVC News crew called on the security agencies and the electoral body to remain neutral.
What I expect from INEC and the security agency is a very, very orderly arrangement for the election without any fighting, killing, or all sorts of things. A very peaceful one. I expect the security to be in charge and to be in every corner of the state to make sure that things are going on very smoothly.
I'm coming out to vote and I expect a very peaceful election because we want everywhere to be peaceful. We don't want any riots or any chaos or anything of such. We just want everywhere to be very, very peaceful.
I wish them best of luck because we want the best for our state. And moving forward, they should come out tomorrow without any fear because I can see that the atmosphere is peaceful.
Okay, I expect everybody to come out and vote. I want both the law enforcement agency and the INEC to be neutral and they should be fair with their judgments and there should be peace everywhere, no riots, so that all of us can be fine.
The expectations of the people ahead of the election are high. They want the electoral body to conduct the election peacefully, and they want the security agencies to be neutral. Ayodele Moradeyo, TVC News, Akure.
The Situation Room is made up of civil society organizations working in support of credible elections and good governance in Nigeria. In its preliminary brief, the Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room noted a near-perfect general calm atmosphere ahead of the 2024 Ondo State governorship election and hopes that this will be sustained on the election day. It wants the Independent National Electoral Commission and other stakeholders to improve on past performances to guarantee a credible election.
INEC must ensure that the trained personnel readily available to handle technical issues swiftly, ensuring that voters are not disenfranchised due to faulty equipment. Elections in Ondo State have previously been fraught with tension, but we remain hopeful that this governorship election will mark a departure from the past, from the fear and irregularities. We call on all stakeholders to abide by the provision of the Electoral Act and INEC guidelines to deliver a fair, inclusive, and credible election.
It's the work that we do as civil society organizations.
Women constitute almost 50% of the number of registered voters in this election, but none of them is a governorship candidate in Saturday's election. This does not go down well with Elect-R, a non-governmental organization advocating active women participation and representation in governance.
The 2024 gubernatorial election in Ondo State is a pivotal moment for reinforcing democratic trust and inclusivity. Key challenges such as internal party tensions, youth and women's disengagement, and lingering public skepticism about INEC's readiness threaten voter turnout and confidence.
This unfortunate reality highlights the continued exclusion of women from leadership positions in our democratic process, a challenge we at Elect-R are deeply committed to addressing.
That you will engage passively.
The central message from all the groups is for everyone to play the game according to the rules for a seamless, credible, free and fair Ondo State governorship election on Saturday. Ibrahim Alige, TVC News, Akure.